Tomorrow's Chaplin film contains some of his most inventive material, including his hilarious parody of Adolf Hitler as Adenoid Heinkel, the Great Dictator, tomorrow at 3:05. Well, over on BBC1 now, Les Dawson hosts a special festive edition of the comedy quiz in which 6 celebrities try to match the contestants' blankety blanks. And television programmes and personalities make up the questions posed in our next programme here on 2, Telly Quiz.
Christmas Day on BBC2. At 6:05, Tchaikovsky's popular ballet, The Nutcracker. Then in true festive spirit at 7:50, Russell Harty meets the Master of Mouton, Baron Philippe de Rothschild. At 8:40, Her Majesty the Queen speaks to the Commonwealth. At 8:55, a major television first, the much-acclaimed feature film, Chaos. Christmas Day on BBC2.
Which continues now with the second round of our family contest.
From our studio audience, we have 3 volunteers for the Vox Pop jury. They may well be called on to join in and play the Telly Quiz. And now, your Telly Quiz host, Jerry Stevens.
Okay, please. Great stuff. Thank you. Thank you very much, and welcome to Telly Quiz, the game show where all the questions are about television. Now, see how you can do at home as we take you on a trip down memory lane. I'll explain the scoring and the rules in a moment, but right now it's time for you to meet our contestants. So we're going to play Telly Quiz.
Michael Jobb is an industrial engineer from Darlington. With him is Wendy Roberts, who works in a dog beauty salon. She's also from Darlington. And completing the team's Dennis Robinson. He too is an industrial engineer from Darlington. Apart from Stevenson's Railway, Darlington brought forth a religious movement, hence their name, Team Quaker.
Michael, Wendy and Dennis, Team Quaker, all from Darlington, up there in the lovely northeast of England, eh? I'm interested in Wendy's job. Wendy, it says here that you work in a dog's beauty salon? Yes. Is that right?
Yes.
Do you know, I've got to be honest with you and say that I really never knew that those places existed. I'd heard them mentioned, but I thought it was just a joke. I mean, I can't imagine what it must be like. Well, tell me something, when you powder a dog's nose, doesn't it go soggy? Well, you're not nervous about being on the show, are you?
No.
I certainly hope not. I hope all 3 of you are going to do very well. And right now, it's time to introduce you to your opponents who are going to play the game.
Andrew Clark is from Middlewich in Cheshire. He's very keen on amateur theatricals. With him is his mum, Louie Clark. She says she enjoys ballroom dancing and generally living it up. Completing the team's Frank Clark, the head of the family, a keen ballroom dancer and by trade a potter. A family team from the Salt District of Cheshire, hence their name, the Salt Cellar.
Well, Andrew, Louis and Frank, you're the Salt Cellar. It's a very interesting name, that, isn't it? Is there salt up in Cheshire then?
Yes.
Oh, it really is, isn't it?
Comes from there.
I thought it was all in Epsom, I don't know. But I see that you're really interested in ballroom dancing,
Yes.
the 2 of you. Now, is that old-time dancing or is it modern?
Sequence dancing.
It's sequence dancing. And what is that? Is that old-time or modern?
No,
or is
it's
it-
modern
is it
dancing put to a sequence.
Oh, I see. Because my mum and dad used to love doing old-time dancing, and I sort of followed in their footsteps in a way, you know, because actually, I'll tell you the truth, on my wedding night, my wife and I went home and we danced right through to the next morning. The corporal forgot to deliver the bed. Always get let down. Well, we hope you're going to enjoy the show. Not too nervous, are you?
No.
Okay, I'll explain the rules of the game now. And the scoring system, we score like darts on this game. Both teams start with 28 points, and the idea is that the first team that gets to 0 wins the game. If they win 2 games, then become our champions, and they'll win our wonderful prize. Now, to get down to 0, they do it with 3 categories of questions: easy, medium, or hard. and they're worth 4, 6 or 12 points respectively. Now I must tell you teams before we go any further that the hard questions, the 12-point questions, really are very hard. And that's why we have a vox pop jury. Because if you get into trouble with a 12-point question, you can refer to the jury and they can earn you half marks. Well, they're the rules, that's the points, you've met the teams. Now we'll get on with the game. Before the game, we tossed a coin, and Team Quaker won the toss, so it's your first question. And what's it going to be, Team Quaker? Easy, medium, or hard?
Easy.
You're going to start with an easy question worth 4 points. Okay, nice, gentle opening. Let's hope it's a nice, easy question. They are. It's an oral question, this one. Who presents World of Sport?
Dickie Davis.
Dickie Davis. Well, let's just check that. Well, there he is, Dickie Davis, man who proved that Grecian 2000 almost worked. Just that little bit at the front there, wasn't it? Well done, you're absolutely right. 4 points from your score. Okay, well, you see the idea of the scoreboard. You've scored 4 points. That means your score's reduced by 4 points. You now need 24 points to win the game. And on this side, Salt Cellar, you're still on 28. That's what you need to win the game. So what's it going to be? Easy, medium, or hard?
I'm trying easy thing.
You're going to try an easy question. Okay. It's a 4-point question once again. This is a sound question, so listen to this clue coming up. Well, you're all nodding there. It looks like you've all got it. The question is, which programme?
Hawaiian Eye.
Hawaii 5-0. Did you know that up in the northeast, you know, they're going to do a series, a police show? It's going to be called Hawaii 5-0. Sorry about that, team. Well done, you scored 4 points, and that's reduced from your score. Okay, Team Quaker. Easy, medium, hard.
Oh, we're going to push the boat out and stay easy.
Push the boat out.
Way aye.
Okay, an easy question, 4 points. It's an oral question, this. Whose catchphrase was, "I'm free"?
John Inman.
John Inman, absolutely right. 4 points from your score. Okay, what's it going to be? 4 points adrift.
Try another easy one.
You're going to try another easy one? Okay. Another 4-point question. It's an oral question. Wish You Were Here, the holiday programme from Thames Television, is hosted by 2 people. I'd like you to name them.
Judith Chalmers.
And Chris Kelly.
Judith Chalmers and Chris Kelly. Let's check. And there you see Judith Chalmers and Chris Kelly. Absolutely right. 4 points from your score. Easy, medium, hard.
Medium.
Medium, very quiet there.
Very quiet.
All right, this is a 6-point question. It's an oral question. Union World and Right to Reply on Channel 4 are presented by the same person. What's his name? I think you're struggling a little bit here, aren't you?
We are definitely.
Yeah, it's not an easy one, this. Well, watch your video and just let's check. See if you recognise him from his photo. There he is. His name is Gus MacDonald from Granada Television.
Really?
Yeah, so it's bad luck. Yes, is he really? Big surprise to you. You had no idea whatsoever.
Quite a surprise.
Well, not to worry. You didn't score any points, but you didn't lose any points. So the scores are still level. You still need 20 points each to win the game. So what's it going to be,
Try
Salt?
another easy one.
You're going to try an easy one this time. Oh, sorry, an easy one. Okay, it's a 4-point question once again. Video clue. Watch the monitor.
Good heavens above. A football. Oh, that takes me back. Yes, I was a demon. Yes. Are you all right, Great Uncle Bulgaria? Yes, perfectly all right. Yes, get on with your wumbling.
Yes, that was the Wombles. The question is, whose voice was that?
Bernard Cribbins.
Bernard Cribbins. 4 points from your score. So that means you're now 4 points adrift, doesn't it? What's it going to be? Easy, medium, hard?
No, we're still
Don't take
on
all
the
night.
easy ones. We're still on the easy ones.
You stay on the easy ones.
Well, somebody's got to make a decision.
I was beginning to wonder. A 4-point question. This is a video question once again, so watch the monitor.
Once again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen!
Yeah, the question is, who was the MC and where was that recorded?
Leonard Sachs, and it was recorded at Leeds.
Yeah, what they call it.
Give me the name of the theatre.
Theatre Royal.
No?
No, the... Palace of Varieties, is it?
Oh, it was close. It's real close. I'm sorry, no, we have to be fairly specific, you know. It's in fact the City Varieties Theatre in Leeds. Now, that's a shame. You were right about Leonard Sachs. The programme, of course, as you know, was The Good Old Days. And that's the show where the audience provided all their own costumes, you know. And when that programme ended after 30 years on television, quite recently, there was still a 3-year waiting list of people who wanted to go and see the show. However, it won't be one of your favourites now, will it?
No. Not a lot.
OK, that means to say that the team Quaker, you still need 20 points to win the game, and Saltfellas, you're on 16. So what's it going to be?
We'll take another easy one.
You're going to take another easy one? You don't need to rush when you're in the lead, do you? It's a sound question. We have a theme clue. Listen to this. Well, you look like you've all agreed on this one. The question is, name the programme.
Maigret.
You're right. You got 4 points deducted from your score. Now, with Salt Cellar needing 12 points to win the game, and Team Quaker needing 20 points to win the game, you're 8 points adrift, team.
Yeah.
So what do you fancy this time?
We'll try a medium one this time.
You'll try a medium again. OK, it's a video question.
Don't take me for granted, young man.
Far from it, sir. I hoped you'd agree it was in everyone's best interests.
Do they know why they've been invited?
I mentioned it in confidence to Brian Hammond. No one else.
His reaction?
He could do without another straw on his back at the moment. He's under a great deal of stress.
Oh?
Personal problems.
We've a considerable interest in Hammond Transport Services Limited. I'm not very happy about a managing director who might be feeling the strain.
I hope to arrange to keep a closer eye on him.
Now, for 6 points, you must name the series and then tell me what the younger actor has been doing recently.
This series is The Brothers.
Brothers, yeah.
Is The Brothers, and he's now the new Doctor Who.
The programme was The Brothers. The younger actor's name is Colin Baker.
Yes.
And what he's doing now is, well, just have a look on the screen. And you'll see that you were absolutely right, because Colin Baker is the new Doctor Who. What's incredible about Doctor Who is, as he gets older, he gets younger, doesn't he? Incredible. Well done, 6 points from your score. Well, they're closing up a little. What do you fancy this time? Easy,
We'll try
medium, hard?
medium.
You'll try a medium this time. OK, a 6-point question. It's a sound question. Now, you're all laughing because you heard that theme and you know right away which programme it's from. But that is not the question.
No.
The question is this. That programme is from an original idea by whom?
Eric.
No, I don't think you're going to get it, are you? No, it's a very difficult one, although the end credits of the show for the past 22 years have shown his name, and his name is Tony Warren.
Absolutely.
You remember it now, don't you, now that you've... Oh, well, never mind. You didn't win anything, but you didn't lose anything.
No.
You still need 12 points to win the game, and Team Quaker, you're a little closer now. You're only 2 points behind. You need 14 points to win the game. Easy, medium, hard.
Medium again, please.
And medium again. Medium question, 6 points. This is a sound question, so listen to this theme clue. There are two families featured in that series. I want you to name the two families.
Tits.
Tits.
Oh. The tits.
No, I don't think you're going to get it, are you? Half of it, you said Tates, did you?
Tates,
well, let's check. And there you see the families. They're actually from Soap on Channel 4, and the families are the Tates and the Campbells.
Yeah.
Well, that was bad luck. No points scored, but no points lost. You still need 14 points to win, and Salt Cellar, you still need 12 points to win. Easy, medium, hard?
Easy, please.
An easy one. Okay, 4-point question. It's a video question, so watch the monitor for your clue.
I warn you, Sir Richard. I did make a promise, but I'm finding it increasingly difficult to keep it.
That's understandable. The process must be so unfamiliar to you. Thank you for your hospitality, Sir Richard, but we'll go now. Obviously, the only way the sheriff can keep his promise is if we remove the temptation for him to break it.
The question is the actors, please, and the series.
Robin Hood. And the actor was Richard Green and Eric Wheatley.
And?
Eric Wheatley.
Wheatley, I think. Wheatley.
Well, that's pretty close. It was actually Alan Wheatley. You're right, it was The Adventures of Robin Hood. Richard Green played Robin Hood, and Alan Wheatley, he played the sheriff who tried to put down the outlaws of Nottingham. Sort of an early version of Arthur Scargill, eh? Absolutely right. 4 points in the score. Well, no, let's look at the score again. Salt Cellar, you need 8 points to win. That's getting close now. Team Quaker, 14 points to win. 6 points behind. What do you think? Easy, medium, hard?
Medium again, please, Jimmy.
A medium question. This could bring you level.
No.
6 points. It's a video question, so watch for the video clue.
Yes, it's all very simple. I want you to abolish economists.
Abolish economists, Prime Minister?
Yes, abolish economists, and quickly.
All of them, Brandon?
Yes, all of them. I look forward to receiving your plan for abolition soon. Tomorrow, shall we say? I'd like you to announce it before it all leaks.
Yes, it's tomorrow.
Now, let me tell you right away that that wasn't Janet Brown. That was the real thing. Now, for 6 points, there's the question. I want you to name the two actors and the actress and the program they were sending up.
It was yes.
Paul Eddington.
Paul Eddington was one of them.
Yes?
Yes, Minister.
What, the actress, Mrs. Thatcher?
Very good, very good.
Very good actress.
Yes.
Yes, Minister.
And there's a third one.
Yes, Minister.
The other actor? You've got Paul Eddington. Who's the other actor? No?
No.
Well, the other actor was Nigel Hawthorne. You're right about the other two. Nigel Hawthorne. The programme they were sending up, of course, was Yes, Minister, as you said. So, and once again, I'm sorry, but you don't score any points. You still need 14 points to win, Team Quaker. Good. And Salt Cellar, you're 6 points in front, you need 8. Easy, medium, hard? Another easy one. You're not going to make any mistakes, are you? Closest team is team. OK, it's a video question for 4 points.
Yes. Come on, Fifi, now we're going to see what you do for heel work. Here's a good girl. Nice long lead. Nice tap. Come on, Fifi, walkies. Come on. Come on, Fifi. Come on. Good girl. Come on, Fifi. Come on, Fifi. Come on. Come on, Fifi. Fifi, sit.
I suppose you could call that peak viewing, couldn't you?
How dare I?
Oh, no. You mustn't applaud that rubbish. No, the question now, who is she?
Barbara Woodhouse.
Barbara Woodhouse, that's right. 4 points from your score, well done. Well, there we see Salt Cellar need 4 points to win the game. It's looking a little serious now, Team Quaker. You're 10 points behind, needing 14.
We're going to stick to medium, haven't we?
A little discussion going on here.
Yeah. We'll go for a hard one.
You're going to go for a hard one? They appreciate you being brave, you see. Now, because it's a 12-point question, because it's a hard question, we're going to give you 10 seconds thinking time. If you're in trouble, don't forget, smash the panic button. Then the Vox Pop jury, if you do that within the 10 seconds, the Vox Pop jury can try and help you out. If they get the question right, you score half points, 6 points. But of course, if you get it wrong, the 6 points will go to the other team. Don't forget, you have 10 seconds thinking time. It's a video question, so watch the monitor. Well, that's the most famous police box in the world. But what does the doctor call it? And, this is the tough part, what does the name stand for? 10 seconds. Woo! Just in time. Yeah, that's a pretty tough question. OK, Vox Pop jury, an answer, please.
It's the TARDIS, and it stands for Time and Relative Dimension in Space.
It's the TARDIS, it stands for Time and Relative Dimension in Space. That's incredible. 6 points from your score. I reckon you can dash over there and embrace them all later.
No,
You're going to do that, aren't you? So, Salt Cellar, you only need 4 points to win, of course. You're 4 points in the lead at the moment. And I guess you're going to ask me for an easy question, because that's all you need, isn't it? Easy question. It's a sound question again. And here's the theme clue. The question is 2 parts. Which programme and who's the regular presenter?
Is it Jazz on 2 and Humphrey Littleton?
Jazz on 2? Well, they say no. I'll tell you what, let's check and see. Well, as you see, the audience are right and you are wrong. It's in fact Barry Norman from film 84. So, no points, I'm afraid. Bad luck. Well, you have another life. You've got 8 points, or at least you need 8 points to win. What do you think? Easy, medium, or hard?
Yeah, hard one.
Big. By gum, you got some pluck from
You enjoyed it, though.
Yeah. Well, it's a video question once again. You know the rules, of course. 10 seconds thinking time, panic button, Vox Pop jury. Watch for the video clue.
Well, you best be getting up.
Why? Is there something special happening?
Yes.
What?
You're getting married.
So I am, Les. So I am. What's that woman's name again? No, don't tell me, Les. It's on tip of my tongue. Well, I assume that's what it is. There must be some valid reason for this nasty taste I've got in my mouth. No, no. She's called Mrs. Sorry, Les, sorry. No, I can't quite get it, Les.
Olive Scrimshaw, pardon. Now shut up and go to sleep, pardon.
Good God, look at him. If they were still making gargoyles for churches, he'd make a fortune sitting as a model.
OK, for 12 points, remember you've got 10 seconds thinking time. You must name 2 of those actors and the programme name.
We've solved it.
OK, Vox Pop jury, do you have an answer?
2 of the actors' names.
You don't have an answer?
No answer.
No.
Well, let me give you the answer. The 2 actors were Robin Bailey and John Comer. The old man in bed was dear old Leslie Saroni. I heard that, pardon. And the programme was I Didn't Know You Cared. That means that 6 points go to the other side.
That's it.
And looking at the scoreboard, that means that Salt Cellar have won the game. Well, Michael, Wendy and Dennis, I hope you've enjoyed playing the game.
Very much, very much.
I thought you were really brave when you got into trouble. You went for 2 hard questions. The Vox Pop jury did a great job the first time.
Definitely.
With the TARDIS, because that was a tough one. I would never have known that.
Yeah,
So,
great.
ladies and gentlemen, let's say a big thank you to Team Quaker. Well, Salt Cellar, that means that you are now our current champions. One game and you won one. So if you win another one, that means you'll take away the grand prize. Let's be introduced to your new opponents.
Chris Jennings, who works for the local council in Birmingham. He photographs holes in the road. With him is Linda Davis, a teacher with a young son who's already a TV star as an extra on Angels. Completing the team is her husband, Mal Davis, who's also a teacher and in his spare time edits a magazine for football referees. Taking their cue from Mal Davis, they call themselves Mal's Lot.
Chris,
Yep.
you work for the local council?
That's all right.
Couldn't get a full-time job, eh?
No.
Actually, these are your opponents over this side, who you've probably seen doing so well. They took it nice and slowly, but they did very well. Salt Cellar, you're both on 28 points right at this time. They're the current champions, so I'll ask them a question first, OK? What's it going to be, Salt Cellar?
Easy.
An easy question, OK. This is a sound question, so listen for the theme clue. Here's the question. They also drink at the Winchester Club. What's the programme?
Minder.
Minder.
Yeah.
Just look at a phone. Now that's a production still of a very young Dennis Waterman. It's from the 50s when he was just a slip of a lad, as you can see.
Yeah.
And that was when he was playing in the series Just William. What a lovely picture that was, wasn't it? Well, you're right. 4 points are deducted from your score. What's it going to be? Easy, medium, hard?
Easy, please.
An easy one for Mal's Lot. This is a video question. What's the clue?
I wonder what we've got for dinner. Hey! No, soda! What have we got for dinner today? For dinner today. Nothing for you but sawdust and hay.
They don't write scripts like that anymore, do they? And I'll tell you something else. If you remember them, you're older than you say you are. Right. What were the puppets called?
Well, I'm told the wood tops.
Wooden Tops. Who sadly had to be put down because they got Dutch elm disease. You're right. The Wooden Tops. 4 points from your score. Hold on. Salt Cellar. Easy, medium, hard.
Easy.
An easy one again. OK. This is a video question, so what's the clue?
What is that? It's my hamster. Pigeon. Hamster? Sissy. No, pigeon. Man, well, it's a rat. Pigeon. It's a rat. No, it's hamster. Well, of course it's a rat. You have rats in Spain, don't you? Or did Franco have them all shot? It's hamster, it's a rat. No, I think so too. What? I say to man in shop, it's a rat. He said, no, it's a special kind of hamster. It's filigree Siberian hamster. Only one in shop. He makes special price, only £5. Have you ever heard of the bubonic plague, Manuel? It was very popular here at one time. A lot of pedigree hamsters came over on ships from Siberia. What do you know? I'm sorry, Manuel, this is a rat. No, it's hamster. He's not hamster. Hamsters are small and cuddly. Cuddle this, you'd never play the guitar again.
Yeah, that was classic comedy. I want you to name the actors and the character they played.
Andrew Sachs played Manuel, and John Cleese played Basil Fawlty.
John Cleese played Basil Fawlty. Andrew Sachs played Manuel. It was Fawlty Towers. 4 points deducted from your score. Well done. Easy, medium, hard?
We'll try a medium one.
We're going to try a medium. OK.
Gives a job. Go on, gives it. Gives a go, go on. I could do that. You don't have to walk straight, I can walk straight. Go on, gives a job.
For 6 points, I want you to name the lead actor, the series, and the writer.
It was Yozza Hughes, who was played by Bernard Hill. The series is Boys from the Black Stuff, written by Alan Bleasdale.
That is absolutely 100% correct. 6 points. Well done. Oh, wow. that gong means that we've run out of time. So, with Salt Cellar on 20 points and Mal's Lot on 18 points, we're going to freeze the scoreboard and pick it up at this point next week. Teams, thank you for coming. We know you'll be able to join us for next week's show. Thanks to the Vox Pop jury, you did a great job tonight. And to our studio audience and you people at home, thank you for watching, and we hope you'll join us once again next week when we play Telly Quiz. Bye.
And the next Telly Quiz will in fact be tomorrow, Boxing Day at 5:50. BBC One now is off to Maplin's holiday camp, where the new entertainments manager finds his past catching up with him in Heidi High. Here on 2 in a moment, Scottish Ballet with a new production of Tchaikovsky's The Nutcracker.
Hawkeye, BJ, Hot Lips, Colonel Potter, Klinger, Father Mulcahy, Major Winchester.
The hostilities will end 12 hours from now at 10 o'clock. The war is over!
Nash, Goodbye, Farewell and Amen on Thursday at 5 to 10 on BBC2.
Christmas Day on BBC2 continues now with a visit to the Theatre Royal Glasgow for a sparkling production of Tchaikovsky's enchanting ballet, The Nutcracker.